Welcome back to Language Lounge, where learning English is always fun, simple, and exciting. And a big warm welcome to all my lovely subscribers. I am so happy to see you again. In the previous video, we enjoyed the funny poem Papa's Spectacles and loved that Papa's silly oops moment. But today, we are going to learn something super interesting. Today's topic is Poetic Devices. Now, don't worry if the name sounds difficult because poetic devices are actually very easy and fun to understand. So, what are poetic devices? Poetic devices are special tricks poets use to make poems fun to hear, beautiful to imagine, full of feelings, and interesting to read. They help readers imagine pictures, understand meanings better, enjoy the sound of the poem, and feel emotions. Easy, right? But wait, before we find poetic devices in the poem, let's understand them with some simple examples first. Rhyme. Rhyme means words that sound alike. Example, sky and fly. Listen carefully. Sky, fly. Both words sound similar at the end. Rhyming words make poems musical and fun to hear. The next one is simile. A simile compares two things using the words like or as. Example, her smile was like the sun. Now think, is her smile really the sun? No. The poet is comparing her bright smile to the shining sun using the word like. That is called a simile. Simile helps us imagine things better. Metaphor. A metaphor is also a comparison, but here we do not use like or as. Example, time is a thief. Now think carefully. Can time really steal things like a thief? No. It means time passes quickly and take moments away from us. This direct comparison is called a metaphor. Metaphors make writing powerful and meaningful. Alliteration. Alliteration means repeating the same beginning sound. Example, Peter Piper pigged. Listen carefully. Peter Piper pigged. Can you hear the repeated sound? That repeated sound makes the sentence fun and catchy. That is called alliteration. Personification. Personification means giving human qualities or actions to non-living things. Example, the wind whispered. Now think, can the wind really whisper like a person? No. But the poet writes it that way to make the sentence sound soft, beautiful, and imaginative. That is called personification. Wow! See, students, poetic devices are actually very fun and easy. They make poems musical, colorful, emotional, and exciting to read. Now let's become little poetry detectives and find the poetic devices used in Papa's Spectacles. Today our Papa is searching everywhere. He has lost his spectacles. It was his only pair. He can't read the newspaper. He can't watch TV. He can't cut the vegetables. Oh, where can it be? He checked inside his pockets. He glanced under his chair. He searched near the window. He looked everywhere. I told him, "Stop, Papa." I went up close and said, "Papa, your spectacles are right there on your head." Let's spot the rhyming words. Can you find the words that sound alike? Everywhere, pair. TV, bee. Chair, everywhere. Said, head. Listen carefully. Pair, everywhere. Said, head. Both words sound similar at the end. These rhyming words make the poem musical, smooth, and fun to read. Now let's learn something very interesting. Rhyme scheme. A rhyme scheme is the pattern of rhyming words in a poem. We use letters like A, B, C, D to show which lines rhyme with each other. Let's understand it line by line. First stanza. Today our Papa. Let's give the ending word Papa the letter A. is searching everywhere. Everywhere gets the letter B. He has lost his spectacles. Spectacles sounds different. So let's give it C. It was his only pair. Pair rhymes with everywhere. So it also gets B. So the rhyme scheme becomes A, B, C, B. Second stanza. He can't read the newspaper. Newspaper gets D. He can't watch TV. TV gets E. He can't cut the vegetables. Vegetable gets F. Oh, where can it be? B rhymes with TV. So it also gets E. Rhyme scheme D, E, F, E. Third stanza. He checked inside his pockets. Pockets gets G. He glanced under his chair. Chair gets B. He searched near the window. Window gets H. He looked everywhere. Everywhere rhymes with chair. So it also gets B. Rhyme scheme G, B, H, B. Last stanza. I told him, stop, Papa. Papa gets I. I went up close and said. Said gets J. Papa, your spectacles. Spectacles gets K. Are right there on your head. Head rhymes with said. So it also gets J. Rhyme scheme I, J, K, J. So students, the complete rhyme scheme of the poem is A, B, C, B, D, E, F, E, G, B, H, B, I, J, K, J. Wow! See, the rhyming pattern makes the poem sound musical, smooth, and fun to read. Now let's find another poetic device. What words are repeated in the poem? Look carefully at these lines. He checked, he glanced, he searched, he looked. Did you notice something? The word he is repeated again and again. This is called repetition. Why do you think the poet repeats the word he? Because it creates rhythm in the poem. Shows Papa searching again and again. Helps us feel how busy and worried Papa is. It almost feels like Papa is running all around the house. Now let's look at another poetic device. Can you imagine where Papa is searching? What places are mentioned? The poem tells us inside his pockets, under his chair, near the window. When we hear these details, we can clearly see the scene in our mind, like a movie playing in our head. This is called imagery. Imagery helps readers imagine the scene clearly and makes the poem more interesting. Now comes the funniest part of the poem. What happens at the end? Is it surprising or funny? Why? At the end, Papa's spectacles are already on his head the whole time, but he keeps searching everywhere for them. This is called irony. Irony means something surprising or unexpected happens, and honestly, this makes the ending super funny. Why do poets use poetic devices? Poetic devices like rhyme, repetition, imagery, irony help to make poems more interesting, create clear pictures in our mind, add feelings and emotions, and make poems fun and enjoyable to read. Before we end today's video, let's do a super quick revision game. Ready? Words that sound alike are called rhyming words. Repeating the same words again and again is called repetition. Words that create pictures in our mind are called imagery. And when something funny or unexpected happens, irony. Wow! Look at you learning poetic devices like poetry experts already. I am so proud of my smart students. And guess what? In the final video of Papa's Spectacles, we are going to solve the textual exercises and question answers together. So stay tuned and don't miss it. And if you enjoyed today's class, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to Language Lounge. See you in the next video. Till then, keep learning, keep smiling, and keep shining. Bye.